So here is this conversation between Jason J and Sultana, which I find, I don't know, maybe a little bit different. Is it indifferent now? That's not the word. The word is, I find really crazy, like crazy. Now check this out, the conversation between both of them just last night. Jason J says to Sultana, Sultana, Farida, Audu, Ibrahim, can you leave me alone and sleep? Jason now replies, Sultana now says no. Jason now said, what do you want? Sultana now says, you. Jason, you can't have me this night. And the reaction is going wild on X. Baby O says Nigerians are not ready for people like Sultana on a reality show. Every year, and pretenders will come act movie and go. We praise them and give them prize money. Amaka Ibe says when she comes out tomorrow, her fans should contribute money for her to buy self-respect. El Don says that one when she come out today, her family must tell her the truth. Okay. Adedoyin says, cut the damn script, actress. The show ends tomorrow. Are you sure she's acting it though? It's crazy. I don't know. Let's see. it's crazy. I don't know. So between Sultana and Jason J, I don't know what you guys think, but Sultana has a lot on her plate. 2 kids, married off quite early at 15. According to the tradition, of course, in the North, they really don't care about, clocking 18 for the ladies before you do anything about marriage. Unlike those in the South and Christians who would allow you at least get to 18 or 20. It's a rare occasion when you see a child married or the child less than 18 married away against their wish in the South. I mean, it's usually economic pressure that would make somebody do such things in the South. But it's largely a cultural thing. It's a normal thing, so to speak. It's weird if you hear it in the South, happening in the South, but it's normal in the North. So for Sultana, she ran away from her marriage because she felt she was betrayed by her parents, married off at that age, and now knowing herself and that 2 kids down the line, and found an opportunity to get to Big Brother Bbnaija house, and then pressing the right buttons. And so many persons, I've seen so many persons say things like she's just like Isabella, whose game plan is to move from one man to another. But I don't see it that way. But I don't know. For someone who's a mother, 2 kids, no longer with her husband, I mean, yes, you would, as a young woman, you would have sexual urges. It's normal. As a young woman, you are still active. It's normal. But, I mean, nobody's saying don't do stuff. I mean, but there should be some sort of respect on top of that. Flirt as much as you want. Do the most, like Big Brother would say. But Big Brother will not tell you go and fight or go and knock somebody or go and create chaos. Just do the most. Okay, do the most. And I think it's even a subplot for Big Brother this season. It's a subtitle. If this is the turn of attentions, the tagline is not do the most, but it's written in the Big Brother house, do the most, meaning that doing the most is not necessarily. That's part of the reason why Big Brother also was lenient, because last season there wasn't any much drama, but this season there was so many drama. Like, you turn left, turn right, you go see content. Turn left, turn right, you go see content. Turn turn side, turn, you go see content just yakba, depending on where you want to take it from. Unlike last season where even to dance, they had. To dance, people dress very gorgeously and leave their location, come to a place, and then be doing like they are forced to be in the house. Especially that's what's that season again? The superstar season, the season of superstars that Bbnaija won. Ah, God, dance now, as in. So but this season they really picked well. They really did well with the peak. But for somebody like Sultana, I expected better, for someone who has, if Sultana was behaving, if Sultana had the loose kind of character of some sort that Dede is acting, or Dede is in the place of Sultana, yeah, I would have said okay. Because Sultana, Dede is not married, of course she hasn't spoken about having kids, she doesn't have, but if Dede was acting Sultana, you could say, well, it's younger would define, love on respect or relationship. But it's quite, and to think that it's short lived. It's short-lived. Big Brother House 72 days is short-lived. It's not real life, and it's not really for every single season. We see the reunion having to tell us one thing, that the life that lived in the house was just totally different from what they're seeing outside. Because when you come outside, the limitation you had in the house disappears completely. You were not with your phone for 72 days or for the period that you were there, which would change so many things. But this one, you are with your phones. You have people who will be calling you, people who will be begging you, people who will be, I beg, come. So there's going to be a lot that would change for you, because you are limitless by the environment that you are in. Unlike Bbnaija, where you are limited by the environment that you are in. Just limited, because you can't go beyond the amount of persons who are in the house. If they evict 10, evict 15 today and you're in the house, you are going to relate with people who are available there. So the reality show has always shown that is as fake as it lasts. It's not real what we see. It's only two out of the whole people in Nigeria we have been watching. Only 2 times have we heard that people went through with their relationship into marriage. Remember, only Bam Bam and her husband married. I think there's another guy that married. I'm not sure it is that same season that they married. In that house. I don't know. I've forgotten the guy's name. Maybe it's even Big Brother Africa, not even Big Brother Nigeria. It's Big Brother Africa that somebody also married a housemate. So you could see that largely, and it's just 2 out of the numerous triangles that we saw in the house, whether it is kissing, it is hugging, it is knocking, you just know that the show is just limited to what the environment basically brings. That is what the show is limited to, just what the environment is at the moment. By the time you go out of the house, that's why when when you start when you hear the reunion stories, you start saying, I thought these people were I thought they were in love. I thought they were together. I thought you keep hearing and saying things that you feel that should have been, whereas really it didn't work out, because the world is too big to be limited by what one person says or what they did or what they did not do, and now they are free with their life to do whatever they want to do. So I was thinking that maybe Sultana should have that at the back of her mind to play this kind of game, that it's a short-lived environment, it's limited, and what is there may not be real, because also Jason would have interest outside. And trust me, for somebody who's like Jason, I don't see Jason having any form of future engagement with her. It's just a game. Remember, we've seen how they both do each other. If I'm not counting well, they must have done a lot. Is it D sucking? Is it the riding? Come on. I mean, they've done the most together, especially this week that they're in that house. There are several videos showing both of them, you know, doing stuff. You know, I could tell that when it comes to riding, that particular one that she was riding on him, that I saw, you can't tell me anything that wasn't penetration. Then the BJ was just all over the place. He was like he did enjoy himself, Jason. I mean, he felt like he was on a vacation, winning money. That was what it felt for him. But for her, I don't know, man. She's in the finals. I wish her all the best. At the end of the day, like I said, it's not a place where you can, you know, judge people. Because really, you really cannot tell what you could do if you are in that space. All right. Tell me what you think, though. I hope to hear from you as always. Take care.